Lobo Corp? Lobo what? Anyways, the invitation. Dear guests, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power you seek. However, an ideal will await you in the library. If you cannot overcome this ordeal, you'll be converted into a book yourself. Wait, what? She can turn me into a book? Our reception begins by sending an invitation to the guests whom you want to invite. You want to navigate to the question mark and to the end of this process. Wait, am I going to get DMCA'd a lot? Wait, question. Am I going to get DMCA'd a lot even though I'm playing this game? Will I just have a lot of muted audio? What's up for grabs? The screen shows the list of books currently in the library's possession. Select the needed books now. The book of something. Okay, that's good. Do I get to read this? The book of something. What's up for grabs? Oh. Okay. Units deployable. Continue along with the final preparations for the invitation. You shouldn't, even if you did, you can go against it and they can remove the claim. Bottom right said invite. If you do get wrongly muted, dispute it with the choice support and they usually fix it pretty quickly. I see. When you're ready, send invitation, confirm your choice, click send.
야, 꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아.
Hey, hurry up!
언제 올지
Let's
몰라.
grab them up. Those way goons may arrive any second.
나름대로 최선을 다해 담고 있는 거라고.
I'm doing my best here.
이 자식 몸에
I just
들어있는 게
can't get
교묘하게
a
달라서
clean grip of his
보기
guts.
뜯어지지 않아.
What? And the kind of this guy are weirdly different.
일단 신체 개조
I've never even heard of a body modification procedure that does this.
아무리 봐도 내장
Something
상태가
off something's off with his organs. They're looking really strange.
Damn it! Their flesh is getting closer.
깔끔하게 잘라낼
Forgive
생각하지
them, clean
말고
guts.
그냥 잡아
Just pull them up and take them out.
해. 이대로는
At this
우리
rate,
모가지가
our heads are going to
떨어지니까.
get nicely chop off our bodies. Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body?
모든 간에
Whatever.
일단 담아.
Just take them.
시간이 정말
We're out of time.
Just about done.
튀어.
Now run. Phew. Phew.
아슬아슬했어.
That was close.
간도 크다 피트.
You're
시바이
bumbling,
협회
Pete.
담당 구역에서
Going for a gut harvest in a territory managed by the Sway?
우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들
These are the only
뿐이야.
jobs we have left.
어떻게든
We had to climb up by any
올라가야
means
돼.
necessary. Whatever it takes.
내꿈 알지?
You know my dream, right?
언젠가
To become one of the
뒷골목의
fingers of
손가락
the
중
back
하나가
streets.
되는 거야.
Fingers?
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은
Oh
요새 드물
man,
거다.
it's rare to see someone with a dream these days.
우선
Let's sell off
들어가면
these guts
내전에
we fall
팔아치우자고.
first.
Are they actually getting someone's guts and selling them off the black market?
버림받은 개한테 줄
We gotta pay
상납돈부터
enough cash to
마련해야
offer to the
하니까.
stray dogs.
그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직
Oh,
밑으로 들어갈
sway
기회를
is
마련해줄
German.
거야.
It's read as sway. Swee. Swee. Oh, are they? Derpy, that's good. True, this could be our chance to join an urban legend class syndicate.
자,
Alright,
한번
time to
수학
check out.
성과를
Time
볼까?
to check out the harvest. Pronounce
Yeah.
it the T more.
어이, 장난해?
Sweet.
이거 제대로 담은 거 맞아?
Hey, this isn't a joke. You sure you scripted up the right stuff?
그래서 말했잖아.
I told you.
제대로 된 장기가
This guy didn't have a single
들어있지
proper
않다고.
organ inside him.
나 무슨
I expected innards soaked in
엔케팔린
drugs like
같은 약에
Aikenfillin
절여진
and
매장가
worse.
생각했지.
Guys! Aikenfillin! That's what Lobocorp actually got! Guys, lore dropped! Word used! Lobocorp sequel confirmed!
이건 이미 누가 여기저기 터뜨린 수준이잖아.
These are damaged too badly. It's almost like someone already knew them, already blew them up.
우린 분명 마취제로만 처리했어. 전혀 손 안 댔다고.
We only dosed him with anesthetics. Didn't do no harm.
이건 말이 안 돼.
그러면
This
이미
doesn't make
여기저기
sense.
내장이
How could we have even walked around these messed up organs?
혹시 그거
What
아닐까?
was one of those, you
요즘
know?
들리는 소문에 의하면
Rumors say there's a
사지가
guy
사람을 꿰어서
who
인형으로
skewers and threads
만들어버리는
people
놈이
alive to
있다고
turn them into
들었는데
dolls.
그건 나도
Yeah.
주워들은 게 있어서
I
알아.
heard of that too.
하지만
But look at the
내장을
state of
봐라
these
전혀
things.
다르잖아.
Not the case at all.
그 인형은
I heard those dolls
살이나
are made
뼈를
up by
꿰매서
threading flesh and
만들어졌다고
bones
들었어.
together.
그런데
But his son of a bitch didn't have any scars
멀쩡했다고.
or stitches showing outside.
그러고 보니
Now that I think about it,
동그란
there's a round
주황색
orange
문양
symbol on the
같은 게
back of his
있긴
neck.
문신인가
I
싶었는데
thought it was a tattoo at first,
그런 걸 할
but he
만한 놈은
didn't seem like the
아니었어.
type to have one. He was a
일반적인
desk
회사에
working
다니는
dweeb.
손님이었으니까. 문양,
Symbols,
문신.
tattoos. Damn it!
젠장.
Please don't tell me you poked around Beehive.
그린 건 아니겠지.
그거 말고도
Besides that,
이런 종이봉투도
he also had this
몸 안에
envelope in his
들어있었어.
body. Wait, is that us? Envelope. Wait, we're the one that sent the invitation. Was that us?
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어?
What the hell is this envelope doing in the human body? This keeps getting
줘.
worse. Give me that! Invitation to a library?
뭐야?
What's this about?
책?
Books?
도서관에서
We can
책을
get
얻을
books
수
in a
있다.
library?
무슨
What a
뚝딱지 같은
bunch of
소리야?
nonsense.
What do you mean, Mang-Chi? The books literally come from the library.
아, 결론은 꽝이네.
It was a flop after all.
생각에는
The
내일이야.
paper's due tomorrow.
정확히는
We got
7
7
시간
hours
정도
to be
남았어.
exact. That's too little time for their random gut harvesting.
이 초대장에 적힌 도서관이라는 곳으로 간다.
We're headed to the library, as the invitation says.
책이란 게
I
뭔지는
don't know what this
모르겠지만
book thing's
선택지가
about,
없어.
but we're out of options.
지푸라기라도
We
잡아야
gotta
해.
take any chances we get.
이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야?
Isn't this
어떤
just
곳인지
suicide?
알고 간다는
We
거야?
don't know what kind of planet place it might be.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 개한테 죽게.
Can't be any worse than dying to the stray dogs or the Sui Association.
입 닥치고
Is it sweet?
따라오기나 해.
Sweet, right? We're screwed anyway. Shut up and follow me if you wanna live.
지금 본 것은
What was that we just saw?
초대장이 보여주는
Fragments of
과정의
invitation.
파편이야.
Fragments of the invitation process.
방문할 손님들의 이야기를
We can
엿볼
take
수
a peek.
있지.
We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기라니 취미 한번
Didn't take you for a peeping tom.
어떤 손님이
It's more
방문할지는 미리
convenient to know
알아보는
what kind of
게
guests will visit us
여러모로 편하잖아.
in advance, isn't it?
그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야. 초대장의
Besides,
뜻이지.
this is the invitation's will, not mine.
그 초대장의 기능이
This is
참
gonna take you out there,
대단하네요.
man.
엿보기도 하고
Eyes open
납치도
people,
하고
kidnaps
범죄
them too.
특화 도구야
A
아주.
perfect tool for crimes.
이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을
Heck,
필요 없지 않아?
if an invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part?
그냥 훔쳐보다가 어디
Can't we just
함정만
teleport them
설치한
right into a
방으로
room full
강제
of traps or
이동시켜서
something?
죽이지 그래?
그래서는 안 돼. 손님의 의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는 결과가 정해졌을 때에만 엿볼 수 있는 거야.
I cannot do that. We can only take a peek, and when it has been decided that the guests are coming here of their own volition,
초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고
and
나도 빌리고
invitations,
있을 뿐이니까.
then invitation's power, and invitation's power isn't wholly mine either. I am simply borrowing it.
그래 그래.
Yeah.
도시에서
No way
그렇게
anything
일이
goes
쉽게
so
풀릴
smoothly in
리가
the
없지.
city.
그나저나 절박한 손님들이네.
They're desperate guests.
혹시 저
Tell
문양과
me,
터진 내장도
Was the invitation
초대장의
responsible for
효과 중
that
하나야?
symbol, or an internal damage as well?
그럴 리가
What? Not a
전혀
chance.
관계없어.
It doesn't have anything to do with what happened.
초대장은 응당 받게 될 손님에게 도착할
The
뿐이야.
invitation simply finds a way to those who need it.
그러면 저
That means
요상한
those weird
일은 다른
happenings were something
누군가의
else,
짓이라.
someone else is doing.
해결사 생활을
I
조금
never seen this
확인했어도
kind of phenomenon
저런 현상은 처음 봐서
back when I was
말이지.
a fixer.
마치
It's like something from the
유적의
ruins. Oh wait, he's a fixer. I just realized. He's one of those guys he's one of those guys that clean up, that wears that blue that blah 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 blah. A fixer's one of those guys that wears those blue suits and then tries to beat you up in Lobocorp.
유적?
Ruins? I don't know
나도 잘
a
몰라.
whole lot.
그냥
either.
들은 것뿐이니까.
I only heard stories of it. Should I describe it
마법이라고 해야 하나?
as magic?
아무튼 그런 것들이 유적에 있다더라고.
Well, I know people who fix this. That kind of stuff exists in the ruins, apparently.
뭐가 됐든
In any
우리는
case,
손님을
we
맞이할
simply
뿐이야.
greet our guests.
수준이
They
낮아
seem to be
보이지만
low class,
어쩔
but
수
oh well.
없지.
Hi, Jag.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 떠돌이일
Those are
거야.
probably a bunch of
G라고
loaded
불러.
gangsters in the back streets. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차
Group of
민망한
half-assed
어중이
thugs
떠중이들이지.
that barely
돈도 없고
qualifies
힘도
as
없어.
syndicate. They don't have money or power.
당장 하루의 벌이만을
They're
바라보는
losers
패배자들이야.
who only think about making ends meet day by day.
이건 내 얼굴에 침 뱉기
I
같은데.
might have just roasted myself here.
뒷골목.
The back streets.
알고
I
있어.
know of them.
그래?
You do?
아는 사람 중에 뒷골목 출신이 있거든.
Someone I know was from the back streets.
뒷골목
Well,
출신이라고
that's nothing
특별할 건
special,
없지.
really. The
뒷골목은
back streets
도시의
stretch
혈관
all
같은
over
거니까.
the city like veins.
오히려 뒷골목 출신이
Heck, it
아닌
might actually be
사람을
tougher to
찾기
find someone
힘들거든.
who isn't from the back streets.
이곳이 도서관인가?
So this is a library.
보신다.
Looks fancier than I thought. Could be a bunch of
돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을지 몰라.
could be a bunch of valuable things here.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
이곳은 도서관.
This is the library,
저는 도서관의
and I'm
관장이자
Angela,
사서.
the librarian of my role's namesake.
이곳에서는
You may find what
당신이
you desire
원하는 걸
here,
찾을 수 있지만
but you may also end
당신의
up
소중한
yielding your
걸
precious
내놓아야 할 수도
possessions to
있답니다.
us.
네가 이거
You're the
주인이야?
owner of this place.
여기서
We're allowed
원하는
to
건
take
다
whatever we
가져갈
want
수
here,
있다는
right?
거지.
정확히 말하자면
Indeed, you
책을
may
얻을
earn
수
books
있습니다.
to be exact,
물론 그럴
if
수
you're able to,
있다는
of
말이죠.
course.
책이란 게
Are those
과연
books
돈이
they really
될까?
worth a lot though?
정보의 가치가
Of course they can
높다면
be.
물론
If the
돈이
information
되겠죠.
you hold is valuable.
망치! 우리가
Manji,
지금 똥오줌 가릴 때야?
beggars can't be
당장 물어서
choosers.
붙잡아야
We gotta
한다고.
cling on to anything we can find.
그럼 부디
May you find your books in
당신의
this place
책을
then.
찾으실 수 있기를.
Librarian info. Up here you can see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. Detailed info. In this section you can view detailed information about the selected character. Combat pages. Underneath you can check the list of combat cards that selected character will use in the reception. All the details info on the guests that have accepted an invitation to the library is shown here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to! Lights, camera, action. Select this bar or press the relevant button to start the battle. When you have finished reviewing all available information. Okay. So P is a... He has dirty blow, bite off. Also, like I have deck as a background noise because I'm deep cleaning my oven. Oh, good luck, Chag. Enjoy. Wait, guys, I was cooking food Oh, it's 12 p.m. already? No wonder I'm hungry. Okay, let's go start. We have light attack, light defense, focus strike. Oh, these guys all the same thing. I was gonna say something racist. Don't. No hungry? I'll play it at the same time. What are combat pages? This text describes the ability of the page, usually activated upon use. In combat, 3 types of offense dice exist, each corresponding to a different type of damage. Wait, different damage type. This icon, the slash icon, represents the slash damage type. When an offensive die with this icon is played, a slash type attack will be performed. This energy blast-like thing, likewise, playing an offensive die with the pierce icon will perform a pierce type attack. And lastly, this wave type thingy, playing an offensive die with the blood icon will perform a blood type attack. The ability of action die written on its right may indicate when the die is played based on its condition. Most abilities activate when the attack hits the target or the die most abilities activate when the attack hits the target or the die wins in a clash against the opposing die. During the battle, using combat pages needs a resource called light. The amount of light a character currently has is indicated by a number of yellow icons above them. During battle, using called light, the amount of light light a character currently has indicated by a number of yellow icons above them. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed dice. Don't look down on us, just cause we're rats. Well, things are looking so smooth. Speed dice. A higher speed value offers the following advantages. If any speed is slower than yours, you can redirect your attack to you. Wait, if the enemy's speed is slower than yours, you can redirect your attack to you. Why do I want that? Characters with higher speed values will act first. Oh. Now please, select the speed dice on the librarian. The library's combat pages. This is the library's handle combat page, aka cards. Please select one of them. Now, select the speed dice of an opposing character to target them with an attack. By pressing Q or clicking on the icon, you can toggle quick mode. In quick mode, the action dice are rolled automatically during battle, allowing combat to play out smoothly. When quick mode is off, players must manually roll the action die in each engagement by clicking or pressing space. With this utility, you can automatically fill the librarian's speed dice with the combat pages in their hands. Targets are randomly determined. This makes the battle process proceed quicker at a cost of precision and strategy. Target display. These are visual indicators that show who the librarians and guests are currently targeting for attack. Toggle them by pressing 1, 2, 3. Enemies, clash, librarians on a keyboard or by clicking the icons. I'm ready now. By pressing the spacebar or clicking on the icon after the speed dice have been rolled, you can begin the combat phase. Okay. Now, one-sided attacks. When one of the two opposing characters has a dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when a character targets an enemy that isn't targeting back. Only offensive dice are played in one-sided attacks. Defensive dice will be retained until the scene ends, or an enemy attempts a one-sided attack. Clashing. When both characters in engagement have dice to play, a clash occurs. This usually occurs when the speed dice of two characters target each other. Retained defensive dice or counter dice may also cause a clash. In a clash, the result of actions are determined by comparing their rolls. Offensive dice can only deal damage equal to the roll by winning a clash. Interactions between defensive dice follow the rules on the next page. Clash 2. Clash 2. Block dice. Winning a clash versus offensive dice completely blocks the damage. Deals staggered damage to the attacker by the difference in value. Losing a clash versus offensive dice mitigates the incoming damage by the roll value. And winning a clash versus defensive dice deals staggered damage equal to the roll value. Next is the evade dice. Winning versus offensive dice completely negates the damage. The evade die is retained. Drawing a clash versus offensive dice completely negates the damage. The evade die is lost. Winning clash versus defensive dice. This character recovers stagger resist. Now, stagger 6. Fatality. I really didn't want to meet an awkward end.
I really didn't want this to talk in.
Damn it, this is just unfair to us. Oh, resolving books. Taking physical damage will decrease a character's HP, indicated by the red gauge. When the HP of a librarian or guest is brought down to 0, they will die. Guests who meet their demise in the library will be resolved in books. The higher the guest's emotion level... Emotion? What do you mean emotion? The higher the guest's emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield to books in greater quantity or quality upon death. Even if a librarian dies during combat, they will rise again once the reception is over.
I really don't want to meet an awkward end.
Damn it, this is too unfair for us. Just don't be a nuisance. I better not get impatient and get things done for certain. Dice roll! Kill this guy. Kill P. Fuck him. Just be depressed in battle? Hi, Yui. First time cheddar. Oh, what? Skitter away? Wait, where are my attacks? Am I messing up? Where are my cards? Am I missing something? I'm just taking damage. Now click your dice. Oh! Hi, Tiny Lee. Bonjour. I guess I was a fool who dreamed too big. Just don't be a nuisance. I made it parry too? Oh, right. Oh, so you can actually skip your turn. I didn't skip at the bottom my whole life just to die like this! Ow, my muscles! Curtain call for reception of rats! Victory!